first video of the Wind River 2021 trip. We got Brian driving. Hello. Hey Brian. And Mike. And me. We're excited. It's 7 a.m. Thursday morning, July 29th. And we are heading to Wyoming. We're almost to Kansas City. So, see you in a bit.
So we made it to the area near Laramie, Wyoming, where the Abraham Lincoln Monument is. This is where we're going to camp tonight, back in some national forest or Bureau of Land Management land. Here comes Chris. We made it to our campsite before backpacking, and this is where we're camping. It is the Thai City Campground. And this is my stuff. I'm gonna try not to kill these wildflowers. We'll go over here. I'm camping right next to this building, which is apparently abandoned, but looks pretty cool and spooky. And here's Mike. This is Mike's spot here, right next to the fire pit. We got a bench, a grill. And Brian went to reserve the site. The bathroom is right here. It was a good drive. Not too much traffic, construction. We were tired, and it looks like we might get some rain tonight. So let's go check this thing out. This is the bathroom. We got to our camp spot for the road trip portion. Ooh, did you see that flash? That's lightning. So we got our tents set up. It's starting to rain, so it's only like 7:30 and we're already in our tents. Yeah. Tomorrow we get up early and we will hit the road. We've got about 4 hours to go to get to Lander, Wyoming, and then do some stuff in town, get some bear spray, get a good lunch before we hit the trail. Probably hit the trail sometime after lunchtime, about 2-ish maybe, and do about 6 miles tomorrow. Pretty short day tomorrow before we kick off into it the day after. So here was our campsite last night for the road trip portion. Didn't film anything last night. It rained and we got in our tents. So. There's Mike's tent there. There's Chris's tent over there. My tent down here, tucked in under some pines. Here we are, driving through the town of Sinclair, which is essentially just a Sinclair gas plant. All right, here we are. Here's our pre-trail meal. Chris. Hey. Mike. So we're gonna eat lunch here, and then we're gonna drive about 15 minutes and hit the trail. Probably, I don't know, 1 or 2, probably. So catch up then.
Let's go. Things are looking good.
Yep.
All right, we're here at the trailhead. Here's what it looks like. It is awesome. We're about to go in.
All right, we are heading off, getting ready to cross Bruce's Bridge, heading up the Waposia River. Say hi, Chris.
Are we there yet?
Hey, Mike. So we'll flip it around here. So it's a little afternoon, and we're heading out on Friday, and got a little storm brewing up there, so where we're headed. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh my God.
You think? Yeah. All right, we're gonna stop here and register.
This is us getting ready to head out. Me and Chris's first time. Let's hope Brian's not leading us into disaster. Just kidding. We're in good hands.
So the storm is starting to throw out some lightning. Looks like it's moving to the left there. We're going up that way, but we're gonna take a break in some trees here. Just chill out. We got plenty of time, so I'm gonna hang out and see what the storm does instead of going higher when it's lightning. So we'll check back later.
So about a mile in, started raining pretty hard, lightning. So we decided to take shelter. Brian, Chris, we're gonna wait it out. Hopefully it blows over and we can keep on our way, keep on trucking. Igor coming up behind me.
Huffing and puffing.
Hey, Cal. Hey, Cal. What are you doing, baby?
Hey, girls. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't want us hanging around, huh? All right, we'll move along.
This is a grouse. It's about to attack Brian.
Here's my buddy, the grouse. I had one of these attack me in Yellowstone. They can get kind of nasty, particularly if they have chicks and they protect them. This one's being pretty patient with us. So we started off in some rain and some lightning, and had to take some shelter for a bit, but clouds have started to part and the sun's starting to peek out, and we're just taking a break here. And, checking out the views. It's beautiful. Actually not a bad day to hike. The rain keeps it from getting too hot, so keeps us cool. It's all good. So Mike is our cattle wrangler.
I'm done with that.
Day 0. We stopped here for a snack. 2/3 of the way to our first stop. I mean, look how beautiful this is. It's hard not to just keep taking pictures of everything. Every time you turn, there's something even more pretty. You can tell walking in here, at one point the wildfires have ripped through here because of all the charred undergrowth everywhere you look. But the beauty has prevailed. It's coming back. But up, I didn't video it, but back where we were, it was way worse. Fallen trees, pretty sad. This is where the cows were. And we stopped here and was waiting for Brian to get done sending a message. And he comes up and he tells us that we are going, see that cloud meeting the mountain?
All right, here we are at Sheep Bridge. We're probably gonna camp here tonight. So this is about just short shy of 6 miles in, and so see if we can find a camping spot up in here. Beautiful, beautiful place. Maybe Mike will throw some lines in the water and get some fish. Maybe, who knows? So it's a beautiful, beautiful place.
All right, so first night, day 0, Sheep's Bridge, right over there at the creek. This is where we keep our food. Letting everything dry out from the monsoon we got today. Chris is set up over there. Brian's way over there. And I'm over here. Hopefully it doesn't rain tonight. And we need a good night's sleep. This is nice. We gotta walk right out here and we got our water source. Right here. I'm gonna lure up the pole and do some fishing.
Right, I'm going to show you around camp a bit. Here's our kitchen, cook area. We've got all our bear canisters here. Doing chores. Actually, you know, when we get into camp, it's not, we really can't just sit down and relax. We actually have 2 to 3 hours worth of chores to do in order to prepare for the evening. We have to set up our shelters. I'll show you those over here. But we also then have to go get water. I just filtered water there and get some new water to cook dinner. Looks like Chris is getting ready to cook dinner here. He just filtered water as well. And I think Mike actually went down. Mike's actually down there. He's fishing. So he already got his chores done, except for dinner. He hasn't cooked dinner yet. I think he already filtered water. There's Mike's tent over there. And there's Chris's tent over there. On a day like today, when we got rained on for a few hours, we have to lay some stuff out and hopefully it dries. While we have a little bit of sun. I think it's supposed to rain some more tomorrow, so we'll probably get wet again, but at least we can hopefully start out with dry stuff. And my tent is back here. Got some of my stuff in it already. A sleeping pad and a nice quilt and whatnot. So we are getting ready to cook dinner, get some dinner, and usually after dinner then we can relax a little bit, but actually before bedtime we have to charge up, you know, get electronics recharged back up, and kind of plan out the next day, what we're going to do, and you know, what time we're going to get up and how far we have to go and whatnot. And so we still have some more stuff to do, but off to dinner. Alright, I'll show you my cook setup. I have a cat food can. This is called a Super Cat stove. And I just used hole punch, to punch holes in it. And I fill it with some heat. Same stuff you put in your gas line to like get the water, I guess, out of the gas. So it's just heat, the stuff in the yellow bottle, Walmart, wherever. And so I fill this up with heat, I light it, put water in here, just put this on top of the stove. I take this windshield, which is just aluminum foil from home, just a do-it-yourself windshield, put that around it to keep the wind away from it, and it boils water. Takes about, the burn lasts about 7 minutes, and so it'll boil water. And tonight I'm just gonna have some pastaroni here. I forget what the flavor is. I repackaged it just to go lighter weight. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, we're on our way. It's about 6, and we've got about 15 miles today with 2 really tough climbs, so getting an early start on it. But at the end of the day, we'll be in the Cirque of the Towers with some amazing views. There, guys.
Okay, it's the morning of day 1. It's about 6 a.m. Brian woke us up at 5 so we could do 15 miles today. It's gonna be awesome, but it's mostly uphill. So my next video will be me whining about how tired I am. It is beautiful out here. Okay.
All right, it's about 7:15. And we've gone about 2.8 miles. We're doing about 2.6 miles an hour, which is a really good pace at this altitude and the climbs we're making. So we're doing good, but we're taking a break here at a real scenic spot, some cascades. I'll flip it around here and show you guys.
Hey Chris,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm living.
All right. Great job. There you go, man.
Please tell me that's
Good job.
the end of the...
Yeah, we're at the top of this climb.
That was some bullshit.
What do you think, man? Yeah?
It's the real deal.
That's the real deal?
You can't get this at Castlewood.
Yeah. Here, put it here, man.
Should have smoked that last cigarette.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's a climb. That's a climb for sure. All right, we are up in Pinto Park. Too bad the clouds are covering that peak over there. It's beautiful. There, guys. We are real close to a descent, about 1,000 feet in a mile. It's pretty intense coming up it for sure. I've been up it. Took about an hour to get up it last year. A mile, 1,000 feet. Hoping we'd see some wildlife out here, but nothing.
Day 1, about 10:30 in the morning. We came out here hoping to see some wildlife, but so far all we've seen is cows and chipmunks and a lot of poop. We're heading that way. This little guy right here keeps trying to steal my lunch. Not today. Might be my lunch. He left me and not bothered Brian. Oh, he's gonna go to Chris now.
You now.
Little bugger. This dude's such a weirdo. Oh, he broke it.
Thought I did.
Nah, I was really hoping he'd follow in. That sucked.
So we've been in a green tunnel for a bit, and we're starting to come out. We should have a view of the Cirque of the Towers here shortly. We're only less than like 2 miles from camp, so beautiful.
All right, we are entering the Cirque of the Towers. There they are. We started at 6 a.m. and we've gone about 14 miles. We have 1 more mile to go.
Hey, Bear.
It is beautiful. This video will not do this justice. My gosh. All right, we gotta go catch up with Brian.
You got pretty close one?
Well, it has a little bit bigger lens.
Looks like she's coming back this way.
Oh yeah, this is working. I can see him. Awesome. There's a moose and her calf. There she goes.
Okay, so as you can see, I took on a little water last night, but after 2 days out here in the backwoods, where'd it go? We got some sun, so we're gonna take full advantage, airing out everything before we can fill her up. Wet ass shoes, about 3 pairs of wet ass socks. Brian's down there recuperating. Chris is over there being antisocial. But look at our view for the night. That is prime real estate, folks. Just got done seeing a mama moose and a baby moose. That's probably the highlight of the day. Maybe we'll get lucky in the morning and see if we can cross them here. Up really close, you can see the snow still on the, and that's pretty close right there. I imagine it's going to get pretty chilly tonight. How you doing, Brian? Making it? Alright.
We made it to camp, 15 miles today. It is 6 o'clock. We started at 6 a.m. So it was a long day, but the view was certainly worth it. We were camping right here, and Right there is called the Cirque of the Tower. And we're gonna go check it out down there after we get set up. Probably got another hour of good daylight to explore. And we're gonna go check out Lonesome Lake.
This is literally the worst part. Filling up the water. It takes forever. But at least I got a good view.
All right, we made it to Lonesome Lake. And those are the Cirque of the Towers. And it's pretty. Where we came from. What a hard day.
Very hard day.
Worth it with this view though.
Can you imagine having a hot cup of coffee sitting right here?
Oh my gosh. All right. We're gonna go eat. Good night. So it's the morning of the third day, and we got up to watch the sunrise. It's pretty awesome. Here's Mike.
Morning.
This place is amazing. We haven't been eaten by any bears yet, so that's good. This is a river down here. You see the fog, it's really cool. And that's looking east. This is what west looks like. The Cirque of the Towers. It's 6 a.m. Day 2. It's gonna be an awesome day.
So it's about 7 in the morning, Sunday, and the sun's getting ready to come up over the mountains. We are in the Cirque of the Towers. We're hanging out here this morning. Yesterday was a pretty tough day, so we're altering our route plan to kind of reduce complexity and make it a little more enjoyable. This is the Cirque of the Towers here. There's Mike.
Morning.
And Chris is further up there in his tent.
Hey, there's a plane.
Yeah. Plane up there. There's a lake down there. We'll go check it out a little bit. Called Lonesome Lake. Beautiful, beautiful place. There's my tent. Had a lot of condensation last night, so everything's wet. So as soon as the sun hits this area, we're pulling some stuff out to let it dry out.
All right, day 2. It's, what is it, 7 a.m.-ish?
A little after. Yeah.
A little after 7. The sun is up. The mountains are amazing. And we are having breakfast and getting ready for the day. We're gonna explore the Cirque of the Towers, which is over there. And we're gonna start heading toward Wind River Peak. It's gonna be an amazing day. This place is phenomenal. We finally have some sun so we can dry our stuff. And yeah, having a great time. Brian's doing good. Mike doing good, making some water. So there's our campsite. I try to stay away from everybody because I don't like them very much. There's way off in the distance Mike and Brian's tents, and here's me. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, so Mike and I are gonna try to get to this river through all this brush. We'll see how it goes. Right back there. And we are on the same level as this river, so it was really foggy, so we were basically sleeping in the fog, which was a bummer. But I think the sun is going to dry us out pretty quick. Alright, we'll see if we can make it to the river. Alright, we made it to the river. And it is pretty, but it's shallow. Mike was gonna try to fish. But
Fish there. Can you hear that?
it's very swampy. And muddy. We had to walk through all these bushes.
If I had my Crocs on, I'd step out in that. I can see the bottom all the way across. Everybody else is back at camp. I snuck away, see if I can do some fishing. This is probably the most beautiful. This is Lonesome Lake. I know I got another video of here, but this is morning. I'm gonna walk over to that other side. It's pretty shallow here. Let's see if I can avoid bears and find some deeper water. This is pretty shallow on this end. Hopefully I'll catch a fish. Got this whole place to myself. I can't even describe. This video does not do it justice. God, it's beautiful. I didn't catch anything. Well, if we want to peak or summit Wind River, we got to change our routing, which is good because it's not as heavy of a push. We get to enjoy our time out here a little bit more. Otherwise, we'd be about 3 miles in already this morning. So, I'll take it. I need to get back and break up. Pack up. I got everything out in the sun right now trying to dry. My feet ain't been dry in 3 days. It's the first time we've had the sun since we started. It's really nice. It's probably about 50 degrees.
Okay, Brian and I are walking to Lonesome Lake. We will not be lonesome there because we're together. But this is the path. Lonesome Lake. It is day 2, the morning. It's like 9 a.m. And we're feeling good. Watch out for these rocks. All right, I'll show you Lonesome Lake when we get there. My God, it's so beautiful. This dude looks like a real hiker. Lonesome Lake. All right, so we're walking around the lake. We're gonna go check out Texas Pass, which is over here. The original plan was to go up Texas Pass. We're just gonna check it out. Maybe save that one for next time.
All right, here we are at the opposite end of Lonesome Lake from where we came in. Here are the cirque of the towers, a little closer, and Chris here, and there's Pingora Peak there. Up back that way is Texas Pass, which is where we were planning to go. We've cut that out. This here in the center with the snow is New York Pass, which is kind of crazy getting up to. We talked to a guy yesterday that attempted it and came back down. I think he twisted his ankle. I don't know if it was up there or someplace else. But, and then over here, right here is Jackass Pass. Beautiful place. Lake is beautiful.
So there's no way you guys can possibly see this, but we were sitting here and there's climbers right, see the tip of my finger, you can kind of see that there's at least 2 or 3 people up there. That's how scale it is. I'm zoomed all the way in, but you can hear them talking, yelling. It's nuts. And I guess they're trying to get up that. It's crazy.
All right, day 2, we're off. It's 10:30. We are gonna try to do 6 or 7 miles. I can't remember what Brian told me. But should be mostly downhill and fun. So
Whole trees uprooted. I mean, a giant tornado must have ripped through here at one point. Man, look at There's a lot more of it. I just haven't filmed it. Okay, this probably used to be all undercover.
All right, Brian. This is the biggest river we've had to cross, and there's really no way around it. You're getting your shoes wet on this one. But the water is clear and cold and refreshing, and it's a sunny day, so our shoes should dry. Just a nice stroll through the woods. Pretty nice section of trail. Shaded and flat. Chris and Mike back there. We all have soggy feet now. Crossing the river. So day 2, it's about 2 p.m. We've been hiking for 3.5 hours. Our path is following this river downstream, where we just crossed this river. And Brian and Mike are way ahead, because I am enjoying the view.
Ryan, we're waiting on Chris.
What's up?
There he is.
How's everybody doing?
Great, how are you?
Good. Couldn't be better.
Bounce. Look at that. Which way will he choose, folks? All right, I did it. I thought I was gonna break right when I got in the middle.
We got this.
Yeah, that one was sketch. Nice.
And he bites it right at the end.
We're prepping for about a mile straight up.
Maybe about 0.7 I look.
And then is there gonna? There's not gonna be a camp spot right there. Then.
Looks like there's a flat area.
Okay.
If not, we push on.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Our only.
It's not that much further to some lakes.
Yeah.
Probably some good stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So we've started our ascent 1 mile straight up. And Brian's kicking our ass. See you from the top. Maybe. Every part of that sucked.
Way to go, brother.
Make it look convincing.
You did good, man. That was solid. Good job, man.
Let's do that again.
Yeah. Woo. Pack break here?
How much elevation do we gain there?
I'll take a look and see.
Just got done with our mile climb. We think about 1,000 foot of elevation. Chris handled it like a champ. Now we gotta go up that. Try to find somewhere to camp. And then hopefully tomorrow get to the base of Wind River.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday summit.
What day is it today?
I don't know, Sunday? Wednesday summit. Yeah, tomorrow climb. Yeah, all right, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
You'll see pictures.
This is Lower Bear Lake, B-A-E-R. Can't really get a full good look at it. The trees are pretty thick. Here's a view of East Echo Lake. Deep Creek Lakes, I'm back.
So we gotta climb that, but not today.
All right, end of day 2. We are setting up camp. Here's Brian's tent and Mike. Now I'm gonna be over there. It's a pretty good spot. Took us a while to find. We originally planned to go half this distance, but we went all the way to the base of Wind River Peak, which is over that way. We got this lake, and the mosquitoes are crazy here, so we all have head nets on. So, end of day 2, crazy day, a lot of good climbs, but also a lot of fun. Good night. It's the morning of day 3, Monday, and we camped by this lake. I climbed up this hill. We woke up at 5 to check out the sunrise, which is right over here. And it is ridiculous. There's Mike up there. Today we are going over here to camp before going up here tomorrow to Wind River Peak, which is behind that. We are at 11,000 feet elevation here, I think. And Wind River Peak is 13,000, so it's a 2,000 foot climb, which will be pretty crazy. Our tents are in these trees down here.
It's Monday morning. I think day 3 or 4. Got up here about 4:30, waiting to get a good picture of the sun popping over. Probably the best Monday morning I've ever had. The plan is tomorrow morning, climb that. It's another 2,000 feet. That's Wind River. So from there we should have spectacular views. And I will share with you guys some spectacular pictures. Wish us luck. So there's been a little change of plans. We just got done looking at the weather. Our plan was to move down to the base, camp there tonight, and summit in the morning. But it's looking like our window of opportunity is pushing us to do it today, Monday, 8 o'clock. Yeah, 2,000 feet gain. So we're gonna try getting this done this morning. And after that, hopefully it's all gravy.
Day 2, August 2nd, day 3, whatever day it is.
Like, man, we spent like 4 nights in the woods.
We are going to attempt to summit Wind River Peak. The weather is ideal, so we're gonna go for it. So, wish us luck. This is steep and hard, definitely rough terrain.
Get up.
But we're heading to that, see that little bump right there? That's where we're heading. And then we're gonna turn right and see how far we can make it. It's a little overcast and we're just gonna take our time. It's just gorgeous out here though. All right, we are taking our second break. Getting some food. Resting the legs. We came from that lake down there. We camped in those trees to the left of that lake. And you probably can't tell from the video how steep this climb has been, but it is unreal. And what we're doing is heading up kind of there. We lost view of our target. We should be able to see it just over that ridge. Right there. And we're just taking it slow. All right, 9:45. Still heading up the mountain. You can see our camp spot right there. About 2 hours of travel to get from there all the way up here. There is that, our target. We're actually gonna go a little right to it of it. We're pretty close.
Yeah, this has gotta be.
This has been quite a journey so far.
This has gotta be over.
Quite a journey. Okay, we made it to the top of this ramp. Still see the lake way down there. That was our target. There's that ice sheet. We're basically parallel with it. It's overwhelming.
All right, this is the other side of the ridge that we're climbing up to, first up to Chimney Rock Peak. And then after Chimney Rock, we tackle Wind River Peak. All right.
So we basically made it to the top of the first ridge. And now we have to decide how to get up to our first peak, Chimney Rock, which is right there. And that is going to be
Fun! Fun!
okay. So I don't know if you can see it, but right there is the lake that we are camped at. We've made it up. I think it's like 11 something. Our next destination is up there. And probably gonna take another break before we climb that thing. What feet are we? What elevation are we, Brian? Heading up.
We're getting closer. I think we can do this. It may take another hour. We can get up that.
All right, we got to here, but we see this weather coming, and it looks pretty dark. So we're gonna make the call to stop the summit, but we made it pretty far.
Yep. Just short, but
Just short, but still,
some insane stuff left to go.
yeah, we're making the responsible decision, so even though it sucks. All right, see.
So I feel bad, but I had to pull the plug. Couldn't quite get to Wind River Peak. We're heading back down now. I think Chris and Mike are going to go try to climb that little rock there and get some pictures. Pulled the plug just because of this weather coming in. It's certainly not optimal. Some dark clouds, and this stuff turns nasty pretty quick, you know, up at altitude. When it hits the peaks, it can merge with, you know, different air coming up the other side, and it can get nasty pretty quick. So it's better safe than sorry. It's unfortunate. We still had a lot of really tough, probably the most complex and technical part of the climb to go yet. So it was just going to take us too much time. We were already at noon, and usually it's best to be down off the peaks in the afternoon, because that's when the normal thunderstorms and stuff roll in. So if we had clear skies, it'd be another story. Unfortunate. Back down to safety.
On the descent back down. That lake where our tents.
All right. Chris is heading over to some snow in August. There you go. Awesome, dude.
Here they come. Getting chilly. Stuff put up my jacket. Still got a ways to go. They're at. So see where they're at. Up there. That square in the middle. That's those pictures. Rock on top of that chair. We went to the base. Almost took a break, was going to summit, and the storm's rolling in. So, and man, it was a 4-hour climb, so we didn't want to get trapped up there. Probably would have been an hour and a half to climb, get to the summit. A little disappointed, but I pushed myself. Still got a lot of gas in the tank. Feeling real good. Yeah. Beautiful sights all around. Just disappointed we couldn't summit, but that's life. Nature He's been kind of cruel to us this week. I mean, it's cut out a lot of stuff, but still pretty. And there's camp. So we're getting there. Hard to believe we're all the way up there and well beyond. I mean, double what this is, as the videos and pictures will attest. By far most work my legs have done in one single day. Feeling good though.
All right, morning of day 4. We're all loaded up. We're gonna head out to the car and go explore Wyoming for one more day and take showers. Maybe get a hotel room. We camped in this place last night. A lot of trees, animal sounds. It was pretty cool. I slept good.
I actually slept good too.
Right on. Let's go check out how Brian's doing. Brian was way over here because he is sick and tired of us. No, just kidding. Here's Brian.
Morning.
He looks pretty good and ready to go. He's been ready to go for about 15 minutes waiting on us. All right. We got about 12 miles to do. Most of it's downhill, so should be a pretty fun day.
So we are headed out of the backcountry, headed back out to the same trailhead we came in on, Bruce's Bridge, like Middle Fork Trailhead. And we've got about 13 miles to go. Well, when we started this morning, 13 miles. And it's a gradual grade most of the way down, so pretty easy. So we should be out sometime around noon. Started at 6 a.m. on trail. Right now we're in kind of a green tunnel, forest. We'll go through some areas that are more exposed. It's a nice day so far. We may get rained on a little bit. Here. We saw some elk just a little ways back. They were too quick for us to get video or pictures of.
When you first decided to do Wind River,
You guys remember us? Come on, get out of the way, Mama. Good Lord, you guys all got together today, didn't you? Yeah, he's not too happy, is he? All right, well, come on.
Being attacked by a cop.
He's an angry cow. Go on. Go on. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good mama. All this week I've been worried about grizzlies and didn't know I almost got taken out by a cow.
All right, we made it to Sheep Ridge where we camped the first night. We're gonna eat. We got 7 miles to go. We will be at the car. It's been a fun day so far. Gonna get some water down here. It's kind of off trail. Probably 1/10 of a mile, maybe not even that. It's definitely worth the side trip and to get the water. This is where I will get water. Right there. There's Mike.
I just love this place. So beautiful how the river just kind of curves around here. I just had to get a picture of this rock. It's like it's two different kinds of rock that are kind of molded together or something. It's kind of interesting.
If you look ahead, right to the right there is Wind River. That's what we attempted to summit. The flat with that little top on it to the right.
We were going to try to summit it today, but the weather forecast, I guess, was true. The weather was worse today than it was yesterday, so we made a game time decision to try it yesterday, and still ran into some weather yesterday.
Inching our way back to the car. About done with this trip. It's been awesome.
So it's probably hard to see now, but this was our hideout in the rainstorm when we were first getting on trail. When we started our adventure, we had to stop here and we hid underneath this tree. Much different weather today, for sure. So we're about out. We're starting to meet day hikers now. Day hikers coming in to see the falls. So they can probably smell us, which is bad. But, oh well.
And here we are. Wind River Summit Attempt 2021. We made it out. There's Chris and Brian.
Well, the trip didn't go as planned, but it's not the story we wished we had could tell, but we're happy that we have a story to tell. We got in and out safely, and it was a pretty epic adventure.
How do you feel, Chris?
It's bittersweet.
It is bittersweet. Get a shot of the stream real quick. And that's that. know how far beyond all that we went. It's just amazing. A real push of my mental and physical capabilities. Probably the hardest thing I've ever done, but the most beautiful too.
All right, day 5. We are in Grand Teton National Park. We got Brian and Mike, and this is Jenny Lake. And there are mountains. Really pretty.
See how clear this water is?
Yeah, get this one.
That is really pretty water. All right, I don't know how this video is going to come out, but we are in the, what is this called? The Chapel of the Heart? It's Chapel of the Sacred Heart Church in Grand Teton National Park. It's very cool. It's wooden. This is the altar. And it looks like they still have Mass here because they've got the books and stuff. It's very cute and pretty. This is called the Crest Pool. it's our first, my first buffalo jam, or bison jam.